Hello, ladies and gents. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind because some bad focus there. No, has to stay there. Right, okay. I'm a little bit behind because I was getting a lemsip because I am a little bit sick. Not feeling particularly the best. Unconfirmed Rona. Yeah, lots of people talking about Jasper. He is actually here. I have not deceived thee. He is here. He is chilling, my boy. Although, funnily enough, actually, we were just hanging out, you know, on the couch, and he was leaning up against me, and he sort of turned and rolled himself over to go and itch himself with his mouth, and obviously I decided to get up, and then he just like plopped up, like, but literally sort of did a roly-poly. It was very funny. Very, very funny. So how are we all anyway? Voralanus says, sorry to hear you aren't feeling well. It's okay. It's alright. It was pretty bad last night. So last night I woke up at like, I don't know, it must have been about 5 or something like that. And yeah, so like because my throat was all messed up, so that woke me up annoyingly. But I mean, outside of that, like I'm fine. It's okay. I'm just a little bit tired, and you know when you start to feel a little bit groggy. But I'm okay. But thank you very much either way. John Davies says, "Did you get an Amazon package on Saturday?" Yeah, I think so. I think so. I've had a fair few come through now this week, so I'm probably going to do. I'm actually probably going to record another unboxing video tomorrow to be released on Saturday because I think there's about 7 items that have come through. One of them is actually from Donovan, so I got Donovan Bradford's parcel, which finally came through, which I had to call up and get it like redirected, which is a pain in the ass. It's quite strange in terms of all of that. It does seem like USPS sometimes delivers to PO boxes and sometimes doesn't. I don't really understand why. It's a bit confusing. So just to update you on everything that's going on in my life, as I like to do here, which actually coincidentally goes to Dave Stoneman, who says just got back from breaking speed limits on my motorbike. So we're talking about cars, just briefly anyway. So if you don't know, I've got a car channel, which you can find in the description box. And recently I cooked my motor, completely unintentionally. The coolant dumped itself and it overheated, and you know some unavoidable things occurred, and basically I cooked my motor. Now that unfortunately has to go for an engine rebuild, which is going to be a hell of a lot more than I thought it was going to be, simply because you just cannot get any parts for it. So that's a shame, but that's happening, which is lame. But I managed to find someone. So I'd originally found someone before. So this you don't need to like cars to find this interesting, because it is interesting, and I guess it goes to show just how sort of all over the place certain places are, I guess. So I found who I thought would be decent. And in fairness, like I don't know, this is all hearsay, but when you're rebuilding an engine for the money that you're spending on it, which is obviously quite insane, you want to make sure that it's 100%. So I found someone that I thought would be good, and then obviously on my car channel, I let everyone know, hey, I'm doing this, and it's amazing the comments that came through going, where are you taking it? And I said, I'm taking it to here, and they were like, can I message you like to tell you about this place? And I'm like, oh shit. But that's the beauty of YouTube, you know, like it does actually, there are massive benefits that is really helpful. So obviously I've got a car Instagram, right? Which if any of you want to know it, it's Nate_car nonsense, all one word. I separate the channels and I separate all of that kind of stuff, but you guys will find this interesting just because it is actually interesting. So anyway, so this guy then messaged me over on my car Instagram, and he was like, honestly, here's like a long-winded story about this place. And I'm like, that sucks. That sucks to hear. Basically, this guy sort of worked on this guy's friend's car and like blew it up like twice. And then on the third time, this guy sort of went and sorted it all out for him. So I have had to... It's unconfirmed, right? But these kind of reports are alarming. And you want to know... You want to go somewhere where you absolutely 100% trust. And I normally take my cars to like another motorsport garage. And so I'm just going to have to take it there, which I don't really want to do because it's about double the price. But I guess with an engine rebuild, you do get what you pay for, I guess. But it sucks. So anyway, I just thought you guys would like that because it's an interesting story. And it just goes to show how, you know, how YouTube is such a great platform. You know, it's a great forum for open discussion on these kind of things. So anyway, I thought you'd like that. Anyway, I'll read some comments now whilst I sip my lemsip. Sip my lemsip. All right. Oh, let me scroll up here. Ricky Gillies is here. Nice. We've got Al Humphreys. Nice to have you on. Brimful of Asher. Okay, my dude. What's your day been like? So, actually, really busy day. So, not to get too into cars, obviously, because I don't want to just, you know, make this a weird car stream. But I had to go over to another garage that's got my pickup truck and take a look at that. And the work's good, but they have made some mess ups on that. So that annoyed me. Super high, you can do a sub-only mode. Damn, YouTube be cold. No, I did that personally. I changed that. I can have it open to anyone, but the amount of dicks that come through has been quite high lately, so I just changed it to sub-only mode. Robert Maguire says, hey, Mr. H. I just got back from a long run, and it's so relaxing to hear your voice. I hope you get better soon, my dude. Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. George, hi, Papa H. Papa H, be here. I do like that. That's funny. We're gonna have to keep that one. Papa H. I like it. That's one of the funny ones that I like. I like that one. What are we looking at? Donovan, yeah. Happy days. Very happy it was able to get to you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I haven't opened it yet, but I will open it. Jayco says, keep up the live streams, Mr. H. We love it. Buy a donkey. There you go. Mr. H, I've almost finished modifying the Hot Wheels Ford Rancher Row. Do you want me to email you a picture of it? Yeah, go on. I'll be interested to see what that looks like, mate. Definitely. Super high. Mr. H, I recommend the Avengers vs. Thanos comic. It's more epic than the movie. It's on Amazon Kindle. I'll check that out. Ricky says, Mr. H, sorry you're not feeling great. Didn't realise when I ordered it, but the book I sent may not be a great looking copy. But if you don't like it, I can send a better one. How do you mean? Not a great looking copy? How do you mean, man? I don't know what to say to that. A bit confusing, really. How do you mean? Gemini says, "What breed is Baby Jasper?" Baby Jasper. He's my little dude, isn't he? He is a Border Terrier. He's a Border Terrier. I have missed a whole bunch of these. Let me scroll back up. Mr. H needs someone to take care of him. I do right now. Jesus. I do right now, yeah. I do feel a bit poo. I'm still I'm still well enough to stream, obviously, but isn't it amazing how how it just sort of hits you? Corpus says $5,000 for car repair. Goodness. Where did you get $5,000 from? Who said $5,000? Roy Lena says, all I can say is 4.5k 100k is an awful lot of money for a rebuild. If I spent that much money on the heads for my Subaru, it would be nearly stage 3. Oh, okay. That's where you're getting the 5 grand from. It's actually more than that. It's more than 4.5 grand. And it's not actually that much for a rebuild, because the heads have to go off. The heads, the block, it all has to be shimmed, skimmed. The engine has to come out. The engine has to go back in. There has to be mapping done. And there's no... So on this car, there's no stages. It doesn't work like that. It's also forged pistons as well. So it's not a standard rebuild, but you can't rebuild the car on standard anyway. And it sounds like you just do it willy-nilly, but you don't. Like you have to do it in a certain way. Like I admit, like, you know, 5 grand is a hell of a lot, but it's not actually a lot for a rebuild, believe it or not. Not in the UK anyway. Just because the amount of work involved to take the engine out, to put it back in, to strip it, it's so much stuff. So no, sadly, I wish that was a lot, because then I can go, oh no, I'll go elsewhere. It's not a lot. And like I said, it's actually going to be more than that, sadly. A lot more. Which I will actually have to go into my savings for, which I'm not really happy about. Because I don't have that kind of money just lying around. It's going to piss me right off, because that was for a house. But never mind. It's kind of like a lose-lose scenario with that car, because I sell it, it's not worth that much, and then I lose money now, because it's not got an engine. Or I get it fixed, then I lose money on getting it fixed. But then I've got a car which I can sell in future. So I have to think long term with that one. I can't think short term. I have to think long, which it does suck. Like that sucks a lot actually. But never mind. Let me scroll back up here. John Davies says, Mr. H reviews, myself and Vassy reviews are extremely grateful for the subs for an hour setting. Thank you. Good. I'm glad. Thoughts on the Matrix trailer? So there's many different trailers actually. Many different trailers. And look, I mean, overall, it absolutely confirms all of the leaks. Without a shadow of a doubt, it just confirms all the leaks, doesn't it? I think you can see Morpheus being generated as a program in one of the trailers, one of the screen grabs. I think it's beautifully shot, but in terms of narrative and story, we'll have to see, right? It looks like a rehash of the first one, quite drastically. So we'll see. Sean, good question, mate. So you say, Mr. H, in regards to the Pulsar, can you get a new crate motor? And if so, what's the cost? You can't. They only made that car for 4 years. And that was a rally engine that they put in it. Had ITBs, distributor, ignition leads, etc. Basically, you just can't. You can't get them. You can't buy the engines anymore. They don't make them. I wish you could. So it has to be a rebuild, which is poo. Proper poo. We have 124 odd people here, but we only have 46 likes. Hit that like button, ladies and gents. Come on. Alex, for $2, says, Pinhead's Maury in Dead by Daylight is a really nice kill, Mr. H. Oh, okay. I haven't seen it. So there will actually be another video tomorrow doing the gameplay trailer reaction. Because apparently the dialogue's like real bad. He says like, you opened the box, I came. Like, come on now. Dead by Daylight, like you knew what you were doing with that. Why did you... Shouldn't have said that. What are you doing? So I want to do one to that actually. David Bonsai Benjamin Says, I was looking on eBay and found a model of the refinery ship from Alien. I thought it was really cool. About 130 quid though. Oof, that's expensive, man. Beef Tink says, it's expensive on the front end, but you can get your rebuild at a Nissan dealer. But can you get your rebuild at a Nissan dealer? So there is a true warranty for you to fall back on. Probably too much for a non-daily driver. No, you can't. Nissan dealers wouldn't actually know what they're doing with that car. There was only 10 to 14,000 made for the world. A Nissan dealer actually won't know anything about that car, especially not in the UK. It will have a warranty on it, so this is going to be handled by Horsham Developments, and they will fix any work that they screw up. So there will be a warranty on it. They're very good like that. Ricky Gilly says, Mr. H, I read in the reviews that the copy I ordered is independently published. It's magazine-like and quite large. If it's turned up like that and you don't like it, I don't mind ordering another copy. Oh man, I would never ask you to do that. Don't be silly. No, don't be silly, dude. I will read it. Don't you worry. CyberGeek84 says, hey Mr. H, sorry you're not feeling good. Dumb question, but does Jasper ever just jump up in your lap when you're working on something? Only reason I ask is my cat decided now was a good time to lay on me. So no, actually. Jasper doesn't really do that. Jasper's not like that. So he doesn't like being here on this chair, on Linda. But if I'm over there, then he'll jump on my lap and he sort of like leans on me. I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see the pictures of him sat on my lap and stuff. Because obviously I'm a Doge dad, and I take photos of me and my Doge. So yeah, you can see them over on Instagram. But no, he doesn't. He's not a lap dog on here. In that sense. Rust in Peace says, would a GoFundMe type thing help toward the car engine rebuild? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it would. Massively, in fact. I don't know if anyone would want to do that, though. I don't think anyone would want to help with that. And in fairness, if anyone does want to help out, I'm just going to say it now because people are asking. If anyone does want to help out, it would be more cost effective to just send a PayPal, basically. mrhreviews@gmail.com, because GoFundMe does take about 3% or 5%, if I remember rightly. But again, that's not me asking for it. Just as a quick heads up, I'm not asking for it. Obviously, a question's been asked, would it help? Undoubtedly it would help. I don't think I'm ever going to set one up, though, for that. Just because I don't know, I'd feel bad. You guys aren't getting anything for that, you know? The reason why I didn't mind setting up GoFundMes for the movies was because I'm like, well, I'm creating something for you. You know, I'm making something for you. I don't think anyone's going to want to help me fix a car because you're not getting anything for it. And I would feel bad. You know, I don't mind asking for money when it's a transaction, right? Because I'm not asking for money then, am I? I'm saying, hey, if you want this, you need to do this and you get this. That kind of, it's a transaction. Donate, you get this. Yeah. Brandon Kilgore says, I wrote to see what was needed electrically for Nick's Nissan R33 Skyline, and it's illegal in my state, Michigan, to drive that. Is it really? God damn. I bet it is, man. Let me scroll down. Sorry, I'm way behind on this, guys. Wall 1970 says, email sent to you, Mr. H. Let me have a look then. I'll be keen to see this. This is a Rancher Row thing, is it? Oh, that's cool, isn't it? That's super cool. So this is Wall 1970s custom work on a Hot Wheels. Massive picture. Jesus. Let's shrink this picture down, guys. That's cool. Look at that. What have you done that's custom on it? I'm not too sure. But that's cool. Cool little Hot Wheels, man. Like that. Good work. Go Again, let me scroll down. We've got, again, 143 people, but only 82 likes. Come on, hit that like button. Miss H Reviews, just checked a guy after your Dead by Daylight Hellraiser video, and it appears they have removed Pinhead's speech from the game. Oh, that makes sense. I mean, how can you sit there and go, you opened the box, I came? I mean, goddamn, what a bunch of idiots. Sean Conwell says, have you watched Netflix's Kingdom? A random question, what is your favourite type of zombie? Slow undead, fast rage virus, magic made, science, etc. Good question, man. So, I haven't watched Kingdom. I've heard it's fantastic. I've heard you can actually just watch it straight from the second season, though, so I might do that. In terms of what my favourite type of zombie is, normally it's always the South Korean ones. I think the South Korean zombies are great. So Train to Busan was great. There was the Alive, I think it was called, #Alive, or whatever it was called. It's on Netflix. That was a great one as well. That could have been like a Train to Busan 2. Or in the Train to Busan universe. That was really good. I liked that one a lot. I like them. Like that style is good. Do I like Rage Virus, that sort of thing, or Magic Made, Science, etc.? I like it when it's an accident. You know, like it's just an accident. Man's stupidity leads to their downfall, because there's a good message there. You know? Miles Tiano says, what's the worst Matrix film in your opinion and why? Haven't watched them in a while, but I remember enjoying all of them. Cheers, mate. So, yeah, so I watched the first one again in theatres recently for its like anniversary thing with my neighbours and friends, obviously, and that was good fun. The first one's the best one. What's the worst one? I think it might be the last one. I think it might be the last one. I don't know. George, you missed the donation, Mr. H. I don't think so. I read Alex's. No, I haven't missed any donations. Wall 1970s is there. I've read Sean's, Miles, Tiano, Wall 1970s. No, I should have got everyone's. Unless one's popped up on yours and not on mine. But no, I should have got everyone. I think. Unless I've missed one now. I've just had Wall 1970s Rancher Row on the screen as well. So yeah, I should have answered everyone's actually. Right, anyway. I am just a bit behind. Like I'm sort of talking quite a lot here, aren't I? Right, Maximus Aurelius says, Mr. H, I just wanted you to know that I really enjoyed Breaking Lights. William was fantastic. The camera work and locations were great. And I'm glad Tom made an appearance in there as well. Good. Cool. So actually, I need to make something real quick for that. So because we've got our official world premiere of Breaking Lights now, believe it or not. So it's having its world premiere at Spook Screen. So I need to just make a little picture of that, basically. So it's having its world premiere at Spook Screen. Can't remember when. I'll have to Google that. Let me have a look. When is it having its bloody world premiere? So it's having its world premiere on Saturday the 18th at about 6:30 p.m. It will have its world premiere, which will be cool. Looking forward to that. And that's at Spook Screen, Northern Ireland. It's in Cork. Not Northern Ireland, sorry. In Cork. But I do just need to add the Spook Screen laurel to a picture and then tweet it out. Because I haven't done anything with it yet. Because they sent me these laurels and then I was told I can't do anything with them. was like, well, why have you sent them to me then, dickheads? Not dickheads, but you know what I mean. I was just like, why do I have them then? But apparently you need to wait to post them. And I'm like, why? Why do I need to wait? God damn it. I can't find them. That's really annoying. Let me find them in here then. So yeah, Cork, Spook Screen is happening. World premiere. Ah, there we go. So, for goodness sake. That's crap. There will be a method to all of this while I'm doing all this in un momento. Because I haven't actually told anyone yet. There you go. And then we'll crop it in. Save as. Where's my drafts? Where the hell are my drafts on this piece of crap? I do not understand Twitter. I fucking hate Twitter so goddamn much. Come on! Where is it? Oh, this is why no one uses Twitter. Because it's garbage. And a cesspit of fuckery. There you go, whatever. Anyway, I'm back. Because apparently that was a whole bunch of bloody nonsense that never needed to happen. Footprints Workshop. Hello, Jasper and Mr. H. Cheers. Hello, how are you? Mr. H, I see the Venice Halloween Kills reviews are all coming in. No spoilers, though, as I have stayed away from them. But all accounts, it sounds very good. Will you be watching it? I'll be watching it. But, I mean, look, everyone really liked the last one. I didn't like the last one. I thought the last one was crap. I don't get why that one was showered with praise so much. I mean, it was literally shot for shot. Rip-off of the last one. I'm like, well, that's crap. Cool. There you go. Tweet it out. I'm back now. I'm here. Badger, Mr. H, have you seen M. Night Shyamalan's Unbreakable trilogy? I have. I've done some of the reviews here on the channel, actually. Poster for Breaking Lights, Mr. H. Yeah, people really want that, don't they? I will try, Al. I will try, my dude. It's trying to get the... It's basically trying to get the image in high res. It's not quite high res. And I think that's... I think it will suffer when it's blown up. So I need to sort that out first. Oh, he just answered it. Watch Space Sweepers. It was pretty good. Yeah, I've heard about that. The King in Yellow is a character I really like from H's videos. Him and Nyarlathotep are the best, I think, for a small-scale series. Yeah, I agree. I do agree. Carlo says, hey, Mr. H, what are your thoughts on the backlash some YouTubers received from Simu Lee following Shang-Chi's opening weekend? Did he overreact? Well, so there's two arguments there, isn't there? Right? Like, should Simu Lee post anything? Should he be silent when people are criticizing him? No. Like, no. He has a penchant for going on Twitter and overreacting anyway, right? Like he does overreact. Like he has gone mental before. But there were some videos very specifically targeting him. I guess you could say that. And also, like, a lot of people, and I've not seen the evidence, so I'm not making a judgment call either way. But a lot of people were going, oh, here's a fully booked cinema, but there's no one in it, right? I mean, look, that must be a US phenomenon, right? It must be. Because when I went to watch Shang-Chi, we stand there at the till, and they have a screen on the customer side, and you choose your seats, and you see everything that's booked, right? So I know how many people is booked. It wasn't fully booked. I go into the cinema, there's the same amount of people there. So it must be a US phenomena, but I've not seen the evidence to indicate that it's legit statements saying, oh, it's been, paid for and stuff. I did see the evidence when it came to Captain Marvel. It seemed pretty apparent, actually, with Captain Marvel. But then also I asked you guys, if Disney is going to be doing, like, the thing about Captain Marvel is, like, the evidence was there, right? It was actually there. And then also, the numbers were huge, right? The numbers were massive. And so I asked you guys, if Disney was going to do that again, surely they'd be doing it a lot more than what they have done? Because it's not been a good release. It's like the third worst in Marvel's history. So I kind of asked you that. I mean, put your logic heads on for a moment and just go, hey, surely they do it a little bit more than what they have done, to make it not the third worst in Marvel's history. So I think that's dumb. I think people claiming that, again, I've not seen the evidence, but I do think that's a little bit kind of dumb, to be fair. Rust in Peace says, could some seats be blocked to socially distance people? Yeah, it's dependent on I don't know. I don't know what the rules are in the States. In the UK, there is no social distancing anymore. It doesn't matter. But like I said, in that, we can see it all. Like in the UK, I can see it. So yeah, it does seem a bit dumb that was there. But whilst I don't know. Anyway, is he right to be calling people out? I don't see why people can't defend themselves. I don't see the issue with why. The thing about, like, the thing about YouTube is, and anyone that's a critic, right? To criticize people, you must accept the criticism in return. So if you're saying stuff but going quite harsh on it, rather than picking out sort of the objectivity of a matter, then you need to accept that people will probably reply in kind, and they won't be objective because you haven't been objective. It's that kind of treat others as you want to be treated situation. So I don't know really. I mean, I don't have a dog in this fight. At the end of the day, I don't care. I couldn't give a fuck. Loads of people were commenting on my Shang-Chi review going, you're a shill. But then conversely, people were like, oh, nothing's good enough for you. And the thing is, that's called being objective, when you actually point out the good and the bad. No matter where I sit, and I actually said, well, I do recommend it. Like, it's a good Marvel movie, but it's a fine movie. And when I say that, like, it's fine. Like, it's all right. It's not amazing, but it's all right. So I don't really have a dog in the fight about all of that. But he didn't overreact, I don't think. I think at the end of the day, he's more than entitled to post whatever he wants, especially if people are saying stuff about him. I don't see the issue, I've said stuff about him. I mean, if he included my videos, yeah, okay, sure. I mean, just grow a spine. Like, who cares? I don't understand why these people are so quick to, like, I don't know. They're so quick to be like, oh my god, someone's talking about me. It's like, surely you want that. Surely you want people to respond to your, like, takes on things. Don't you want that? It's good exposure for you, isn't it not? Or is it all just feigned? Like, is that feigned as well? Is that fake? Do you not want people to respond? Or is your reaction, crying about them responding, is that fake? Because surely you would want that. It's good publicity, right? I don't know. It doesn't seem to make any sense to me. I do think a lot of the drama surrounding it all can absolutely be manufactured and just manufactured nonsense. Much like I believe Simu Lee's response to Bob Chapek was manufactured nonsense. It was just drama, but created for a PR campaign. Again, like, I don't have a dog in the fight, so I can look at this objectively. That, I think, was absolutely a PR stunt. Why would you say, we're not fucking experiment with this, blah, 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 blah. But exactly the same, opposing point of view to that would be some of these YouTubers are just manufacturing drama for PR. There's my opinion, anyway. Drink my fucking Lemsip. Larry Holmes says, just a thought, but I feel like comedy ruins movies, especially for Marvel. They barely let serious situations breathe without trying to make an unfunny joke. That's because they're kids' movies, first and foremost. People seem to forget that. I've never understood why, but yeah, no. You know, they are kids' movies, first and foremost. Read by Nature says, some of the vids he calls out, we're just breaking down trade articles, but with clickbait titles. Either way, Storm in a Teacup can get Simu gloating, but he's also said other daft things. Yeah, I said all of that. I covered all of that. The channels he swiped at seemed happy with the clout and made more videos. Everybody wins. Yeah, exactly. Manufactured drama at the end of the day. Mr. H, I'm interested in making a movie about the governments of the world turning on the populations and making them take a deadly experimental vaccine. Are you interested? No. You can make that movie. Why? You've already said you're interested in making that movie. You make it. Have you ever seen Dog Soldiers? Yes. Saw reviews on the channel, Paul Madood. The Descent. I don't think I ever saw The Descent. I know I saw The Descent. I saw The Descent. Eric the Guapo is here. If Mr. H did have a dog in the fight, it would be Jasper and would win. Yeah, Jasper wins above all. He's awesome. I'd love to see Pertwee back in another Dog Soldiers, but sequel attempts all fizzled out. Yeah. Or literally all the time. I've never understood why that never managed to happen. Like, why? I don't get it. Paul says, love the channel, by the way. Love the way you're so honest and diverse in your exposition when reviewing. Keep up the great work, H. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. I'm glad you enjoy the channel. My humble little area of the internet. Matthew K, you're so funny, Mr. H. So classic and cool you are at answering negative people. Keep up the good reviews that you do. Thanks. Is the new Jurassic Park going to live up to the epic Theodore Rex? Epic Theodore Rex? No. What? Dog Soldier sequel isn't needed. It'll just be another poor CGI film. What tarnishes the original? I can't imagine they would, actually. I can't imagine they would do CGI, in fairness. Donovan says, I say humour can be in any movie, but it must be done at the right times. Jaws has some of the best jokes at non-serious moments of the movie. Yeah, I agree with that. Where's Jasper? He's just behind me. Jasper is there. He's proper conked out, bless him. What a dude. Al Humphreys, Jasper wins all the fights and give him some treats. Yeah, he's actually been really enjoying. I can't get him because he'll wake up. He's been enjoying the salmon and herring stuff, by the way, Al. So thank you so much for that. NFL returns in 24. Is anybody else hyped up for it? Oh, did they stop? Did they stop it then? I don't know. Gary Murray says, what is your favourite film of all time? And who is your favourite director? I don't know, actually. I don't have a favourite film of all time. Don't have favourite directors. I don't have that style of thing. I just that's not what I do. Apparently we've got a new member, but I don't see it. We've got a new member here, but I don't see it. Nothing's come through. The Dark Apex says, Mr. H, this may be blasphemy, but Chatter is my favourite looking Cenobite. It's the most demon looking one of the main group, I think, and I just like the Chatterer. Looks more demonic than human. No, I wouldn't say that that's blasphemy. I'd say that's good, man. Yeah, good. Sure. Theodore Rex was a Whoopi Goldberg movie that she made because she lost the bet. I was just trying to be funny. Ah, sorry, man. Jaco says, Mr. H, do you think Henry Cavill will make a good James Bond? Look at his performance in A Man from U.N.C.L.E. Mission Impossible 6. Yeah, Man from U.N.C.L.E. indicates he'd be a great Bond. Absolutely. 100%. He's very good. Ugh. Taylor Hughes, why are you saying JW? Who the fuck is JW, mate? I don't know. Who's JW? Is that Just Wondering? Is that what that is? JW, Just Wondering? You gotta. I'm old. All right. I don't do this language. You need to let me know properly. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing it means Just Wondering. I have seen the trailer for Moonfall. Yeah, I didn't want to do a video on it because I was just like, what? Came out of nowhere. I'm like, what is this? It looks interesting, actually. Doesn't look amazing. It looks interesting. I'll have to see how that goes. Mr. H, I'm into Alan Wake. I like horror, and Alan Wake is a sci-fi fantasy, I think, horror game. And it's getting remastered. So I saw that. I have never seen it, though. I don't remember ever actually taking a look at it, so I'll have to check that out first and foremost. I don't know. So, I mean, I'm not a fan, no. So someone... So I tweeted that out and then... I think people think I'm going to be at Spook Screen. I'm not going to be at Spook Screen. I can't go there. You're not allowed. Looking forward to seeing you there. And Fausti Films. We will be screening a wonderful film. Exit. I don't fucking promote other people on my thing. On Wednesday 15th in St. Peter's in Cork. That's not cool. Spook Screen. Don't reply on my bloody chain promoting someone else. That's very, very rude. That's very rude. Anyway, I'm back here. Stone Tapes, Moonfall equals a giant bare ass comes to Earth. Yeah. Ryan Sways, did I see The Night House? You don't have your notifications turned on. I've done a review of it. 2 weeks ago, in fact. Miles Tiano says, what did you think of the first Hellraiser book? Going to read it soon. It's not a book. I mean, it's a novella. And it's good. You know, for what it is, it's good, actually. It's not terrible. I quite like it. But yeah, it's a novella. It's good as a novella. It's good. The second one's fucking atrocious. Like, actually bad. The Scarlet Gospels is terrible. Like, actually bad. Have I checked the Netflix trailer for No One Gets Out Alive? No. No, I need to check that out. Does anyone remember when people actually used whole words and grammar from Al Humphreys? I mean, I do abbreviate stuff, in fairness, but yeah, no. Ryan, John Day, yeah, I know you didn't see it. Get the notifications on. John Davies has just posted it in the chat, so go watch it. What is it going to take to bring back westerns? Yellow State seems to be the closest thing to a modern western. I don't know if I want a western. I don't know if I want westerns to come back yet, to be fair. Don't know. I don't know what it would take. Who knows? Mark, I'm not going to be Bond. Why do you keep asking? I'm not an actor, so I'm not going to be Bond, am I? There you go. You can move on to something else. I've responded to you. Mr. H, yo! Do you think Hollywood will ever go back to making original action and sci-fi movies? They do, but people just don't watch them. They do, but people don't watch them. The Empty Man was a horror movie, pretty original. Fairly. Jaco says, Mr. H, I'm looking forward to your live streams. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Ricky Gillies. A sequel to what planned? Bring on June Part 2. Well, let's see Part 1 first. I think June will definitely help. Like, will help that sort of... I mean, I say it's sort of sword and sandal, but it's not really, is it? Don't know if June's that, really. I don't know what would June come under? Space opera? I don't know. Empty Man was great. Empty Man was fantastic. It was very good. Really good. Liked it a lot. The KG, dude. Nice to have you on. Mark, you could do it, son. No, I'm not an actor. I don't want to be an actor. Have you ever played the online Resident Evil Resistance game? No, I don't like online games, really. I don't think VR is the future of cinema. I don't think so. John Davies. Andy McCallum comes in late. John Davies replies, do you have a note from your mother to explain why you are late? Oh dear. Funny. Clive Barker rocked in his early days. Agree about Scarlet Gospels. Magica was his magnus opus, in my opinion. I agree. I agree. Am I going to see Halloween Kills? Yeah, I'll see it. What do you want my thoughts on? It's not out yet. In terms of what I think it's going to be, I think it's going to be bad. I thought the Halloween from 2018 was bad. I don't know why everyone loved it so much. It's a cheap imitation. There are literally shot-for-shot copies of stuff. You know? Like, why everyone liked it so much is beyond me. Maybe it was just nostalgia. I don't know. I just didn't think it was that great. It was fine. Taylor Hughes, did you like the Dredd film? Yes. Loved it. Dredd's fantastic. Dredd's an incredible movie. Tom Ari, cute thumbnail. Yeah, he's a dude. Can't believe no one has mentioned the new show Chapelwaite. It's dark and very cool so far. Everyone's mentioned it. Loads of people keep mentioning it. Do you think they should make another Dredd sequel? They're never making a Dredd sequel. They're not doing it. Not even, the series isn't even a sequel. People wrongly reported on that. So, yeah, it's not happening. Maybe a note from Papa H will suffice. I don't know why he's late. I can't write you notes. Halloween 2018 was alright, but Jamie Lee Curtis is a terrible actress. I mean, she's not amazing, is she? Let's be honest. But she wasn't bad in it. That's the thing. Like, it just seemed like a cheap rehash of stuff. Did I rate the Babadook? Yeah, I really like the Babadook. Thought Babadook's great. Really, really good. Donovan says, got through the bag of DVDs and Blu-rays, 1 or 2 for my own collection, a few worth my time to sell myself, and the rest to half-price books. End of the day, free money. Yeah. Is Jasper sleeping with his paws in the air? He is. Yes, he is. He's just letting it all hang loose. Is my boy. It's all hanging out. Such a dude. Such a dude. Had you ever watched the Death Note live-action Japanese movies? And if so, what's your thoughts? I didn't know they did live-action. Japanese live-action movies. No, what? Fast Ride. Am I excited for the full Matrix 4 trailer tomorrow? I am. I'm intrigued. Not super excited, but I'm intrigued. Just the Jotun or Jotun. I don't have family, dude. Just rewatched Dark City last night. Love that one from Katrin. Absolutely incredible. Like, absolutely incredible. Dark City was the Matrix before the Matrix. It's such a good film. I did a retrospective review on it. I absolutely adore the Dark City. It's so bloody good. Am I still playing Aliens Fireteam? I've already gave up. It's way too repetitive. I wish I hadn't bought. It was a mistake. I have stopped playing it. Yeah, I am a bit. I'm bored. I don't really want to go back to it now. I mean, I've basically got to the end. I'm on the final mission. I don't really see the point. Like, I don't. It's a bit poo. So I am probably done with it, which does mean, ladies and gents, we're going to return back to Resident Evil Village. So that's good. So we will come back and play Resident Evil Village soon. So yeah, don't you worry about that. Yes, Mr. H, quick Halloween review, spot on the money. RE Dreads, gutted there'll never be a sequel. Yeah, it sucks. Just a Jotun says, sorry about the question then, was not to be impolite or anything like that. No, I know. It's not, you're not to know, dude, it's fine. David Sundbaum, look at Jasper chilling. He's a dude. I wish I could be as chill as Jasper. Little dudes get it all figured out. From Smoke Monster. Yeah, he's a legend. Jasper knows how to chill. He knows how to relax, does Jasper. Brimful of Ashes says, yes, missing Resident Evil Village. Yeah, oh, God, I do need to complete that. Fuck. Senor H, what do you think Disney will do with Murder on the Nile? It was delayed due to the pandemic. However, with the Armie Hammer situation, do you think Disney will permanently shelve it? Good question, you know. I don't know. Maybe they'll just wait until it blows over. Because that seems to have fallen out of public consciousness for a while. I don't know. I actually don't know. I hadn't thought about that. That is a very interesting question. Interesting. I don't know. I think that they will probably wait to see when it all blows over and just release it then. But yeah, good question. They could shoot it, his parts again with someone else. I don't know. I kind of want a Jasper of my own. I'm going to see if they're easy to get in Texas. So, Border Terrier in Texas would probably not be very good for them. They're very furry. Very, very, very fluffy dogs. And Texas heat, I think, would really do them some damage. I also hear that they're actually very difficult to get in the States because they are an English breed. They're border terrier. They were bred to work along the border of like Scotland and England. They're ratting dogs. So yeah. Oh no. Paul Kane got my Alamo pickle balls on order for next lads night in H. You don't, do you? You're not sending them, are you? Or are they for you? Please tell me they're for you, because they are fucking so gross. I still can't put my fingers on what is so wrong with the taste, but they are absolutely atrocious. They are just the worst. Ah, oh, God. Ah. They're so bad. I've never tasted something as foul as that in my entire life. Like, it was just so terrible. Not nice in any way. At all. Oh, got a Production H email. Hi, Mr. H, or whoever manages this email. I wanted to reach out to see if there were ways to purchase physical, don't care if DVD or Blu-ray, or digital copies of Blackfields of Breaking Light still available. I wasn't financially able to get those when they were available and have been kicking myself since. Please let me know. Sadly not, actually. Although, I am thinking of uploading Breaking Lights to like a pay-per-view website of some description. I don't know, because YouTube doesn't do it anymore. YouTube doesn't do it anymore, sadly. The Dark Apex says, Mr. H, would you like a third It sequel? In one of King's books that takes place after It Chapter 2, there was a plaque made for the Losers Club that had red writing on it saying Pennywise lives. No, I think that franchise is done now. I want people to move on to other things, you know? Do some better things. Get out of doing Stephen King. Explore someone else. Stephen King's done to death. Explore someone else. The Harlequin says, I heard Men's Health was going to do one of those gym and fridge YouTube videos with Army Hammer, but they're terrified of what they might find in his fridge now. That's topical humour. I like it, mate. Nicky, I'm adopting a doggo soon. Are you really? What are you adopting? What breed? Taylor Hughes, Mr. H, have you watched Walking Dead? And what do you think about the show? I watched like I watched the season up. I watched the show up until they went to the prison and it got boring and I switched it off. Retro Gamer Dave, hey dude, was just checking out your website for the films. Was wondering where you can actually purchase to watch them, as the shop section is empty. Cheers. I think it was you that just emailed, wasn't it? Did you email? I literally just read that out live. So yeah, you actually can't. You can't buy them anymore. But I am thinking of uploading them to a pay-per-view channel somewhere. Can't do it on YouTube anymore. You're not able to do it. They've removed that feature. So yeah. But I am thinking of uploading them to somewhere else. Amazon does pay-per-view, I think. Does it really? Maybe I'll upload it there. I don't know. I know on Amazon you can rent films, so maybe there's a way to do Breaking Lights on there. Yeah, true. I went to adopt a mutt. Oh, I want to adopt a mutt. Waiting to finish settling in. Sorry, Jesus, I'm tired. Then going to the Humane Society. Oh, nice. Well done. I think that's the best thing you could do, really. Adopting dogs is fantastic. Too many of them are put down. I don't know, really. Because you can do Vimeo, I guess. Or maybe not. Don't think you can. Oh, I don't know. I might just make them for members only, but a specific tier of members only. Maybe I'll do that. Paul Kane, got my camera on standby. Laugh so much seeing your reactions, and yes, I'll dive in myself. Got to show the lads how nice the pickleballs are. Dude, you're buying them for yourself. Fucking good. I'm glad. You're going to hate them. Words cannot describe how utterly disgusting, and I do mean that, how utterly disgusting those pickleballs are. They are absolutely atrocious. Amazon also does watch parties for rentals purchases. Yeah, I don't want people to do a watch party of, like, it's a way that people can buy it, basically. That'd be a bit lame. But yeah, we can do some watch-alongs and stuff like that, I think. I can set up like a watch-along party. Oh, I'm tired. I don't know where Amazon Prime is on Amazon homepage. Prime Video, there we go. Can I upload on Prime? How to upload my video to Amazon Prime. You can't. I don't think. Oh, I've got no idea. It's an ongoing issue I'm going to be looking at resolving for you guys. Have I ever been to that museum in England that's got the Elephant Man skeleton? No. I have not. A man in load. Hey H. Junior's looking good, and the news about the Disney China stuff really makes me belly laugh. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. You're very welcome, dude. And yes, Junior's looking great. Jack Taylor. Here's a what if. Big studio comes to you and says, Mr. H, we want to cross Event Horizon and Hellraiser. We've got all the rights. You have $130 million to make it. Would you? And what would you do? I would make it. And what would I do? I'd have it take off from... I'd probably have it start in the labyrinth. And I would have it as someone opening the... I'd have it start in the labyrinth. Have a portal appear. Have the Event Horizon ship appear through the portal briefly, tangled in Leviathan's tendrils, and then disappear. And then you'd go back to the ship and be like, oh wow, okay, so that was actually what was happening when you opened it. And then you do it like that. Have new people, the people that found it, have them go again, Cenobites turn up and explore it that way. But have the Cenobites sort of come and go a little bit. That's how I would do it. Something along those lines, anyway. I mean, it's a pretty quick guess, isn't it? On what to do. Oh. Upload it on OnlyFans, dude. No. No. I don't think I'll ever get an OnlyFans. I will put it... see, I can put it on a membership thing here. As a certain membership tier. That's the only way I can do it, really, I think. Is to put it as a membership-only access on here. But then I do think people can rob me on this, just like they can on Patreon. Because Patreon, people can just sort of, you know, remove your... Not really... they can sign up, access the content, and then not pay it. So, we'll see. Outlaw, just got here. I seen your review of the Matrix 4 teaser. There's an alternative version I saw that showed Neo taking the blue pill in front of a mirror, and his reflection looked like a zombie. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, ladies and gents. So, we'll be doing the members only stream here in a moment. So, members, please do head on over to the community tab shortly after this stream finishes. And we will be doing the members only stream. If you want to support the channel further, get access to members only streams weekly, get access to playthroughs weekly. Please do check out the memberships. You don't have to. It's just if you want that content. If you don't, it's not really a big deal. But also don't bitch about it either. There you go. Cheers, members. I'll see you in a moment. Thanks, everyone else. I'll catch you Friday.